My people, my people, my people, my people. How you doing? We here today. You already know where you at. You at the Rum Show. And I'm your host, Rum. Haha. Yeah, I'm here. Today's May the 10th, 2021. And we getting another episode getting going today. We're going to start off with the first one. Those who don't know, I might have already mentioned it, but for those who's coming in a little late, I'm your host, Rum. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come at y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're going to get started with today. You know, we're going to go ahead and get started right at it. We got a few things that we'd like to get started with. I'm going to wait for a few people to get in, and then we're going to go on to play. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing fine. Where I'm at, we got beautiful weather here in North Carolina, and I'm your host with the most, and I'm here to make it right for you. And I appreciate everybody who's paying attention and got an ear in on this. I appreciate you being around and being up in this with me. You feel me? So we're going to give just a few more minutes to these people to go ahead and get down with us, because we're waiting on them. And then we're going to do the filet mignon. We're going to get on it. We're going to get on it. Hey, it's me. All right, people. You know, we're going to give enough people enough time. We done gave enough people. All right, so what we're going to get started on today, and we're going to wonder why the police is killing these suspects. Okay, that's going to be the topic for today. All right? Everybody just tuning in right now. What we're going to be discussing is why are the police killing the suspects? Okay, now, me personally, I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on this, because, you know, I'm gonna be honest. It disgusts me to see the stuff that we going through right now, involving the only people that we had to protect us happen to be killing us. From my perspective, I've had some bad encounters with some police, and, you know, I've had some really good ones. You know, so we can't say all of them are bad. But you know how they say, you know what I'm saying, they don't take nothing but a few bad apples to spoil the whole bunch. And even in that aspect of life, you know what I'm saying, they don't have to follow. When you see things is not going the way they should be going, and it's not going the way that's supposed to be going, you gotta either do something about it to fix it, or turn the other cheek. Because if not, you're going to be involved in it. It's accessory. All right, party people, this is what we're going to be talking about here on the Rum Show today. As y'all know, it's about why are the police killing our suspects, and I just gave a little small little, you know what I'm saying, just telling a little something about that. I still believe at the end of the day, you know, it really goes back to the training. You know, a lot of people probably wouldn't think that this would have something to be involved in, but honestly, it's a nationwide thing. This is not something that's just been happening in a few spots and a few different locations. Yes, now we are just starting to pinpoint and notate all the things that's been happening and what's been occurring in the latest time frame. But honestly, in the past, man, we probably been losing we probably lost a lot of people that's unaccounted for the police. The way they probably manipulated and did whatever they had to do to push that under the rug. But I'm not here to judge the police or judge anybody. What I am here to do is to judge how they're going about apprehending our suspects. Okay, so you already know the title. So what I'm trying to figure out, and what I think it is starting back at the training. Okay, because being a police officer, I'm pretty sure that y'all got kind of similar training. But as you can tell, all across the world, there's no, you ain't getting a second chance. Something got to stop, and I think that's where it probably need to start at. It has to be definitely with where they start and they training at. For a lot of reasons, we could tell by the way they shooting people. They aiming for the chest, they aiming for the head. Obviously, these are places where a lot of the people has been killed. These are the vital areas, anywhere from the neck down to the belly, front and back. That's probably more likely is an automatic kill, depending on the weapon, depending on where the person been shot. Um, it's sad to say that, nowadays there's no checking the suspect to find out what's really going on. We only getting one side of the story, and a lot of that goes to the way they're killing these young men or women. Like I said, they could be shot in the leg, they could be shot in the foot, arm. You know what I'm saying? Hell, even nip the ear off. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do. I mean, it doesn't take much for a person to have to drop a knife or stop charging. You don't have to aim for their heart, their chest, their scrotum. I mean, all that stuff. This stuff is in the middle of your body. Those are some very important parts that lots of times, 80% of the times, we don't live. We got to do better. This is a little small thing, but I'm trying to put out. I'm doing my part of trying to reach the society for people can tune in and see, what I'm saying, to find solutions for this nonsense that we're going through. It got to get better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think it's going to get worse before it gets better, but I think that may be unless we start where they trained at. We have to start teaching them a better way. So, I mean, we used to have police that would actually take you down, apprehend you. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you have to value your life. I understand that. But there's so many other different ways to take down a suspect than using a gun. I feel like that's very important. We have to look at something totally different because there's no way now. I mean, I thank goodness that we're bringing the cameras involved and we do have technology that's here for us, because if not, a lot of people would still be getting off with just a smack on the wrist. I don't have to go into telling you about all the killings we've had on not just black men, but people in general. But I'm specifically, quote unquote, putting this one on my black people because it's like, not only we stereotype, we all know they're scared of us to a certain point, but now that guns is playing a big role in everybody's life now, being able to carry, it allows you to use the wrong judgment. Sometimes it could be at the right time, at the wrong time. It don't matter. I mean, because it could be just like you just lazy. You scared to get an ass whipping. And a lot of times that's why a lot of people resort to using their guns, because a lot of them wasn't raised to the point where they dare to see another day. You know what I'm saying? They pride, get ahead of what they're trying to do, depending on who watching or whatnot. And they feel like earning stripes that way is a better way. But I'm here to tell you that that's wrong. That's totally wrong. Any man that knows they come from the street, I don't care where you come from, but more if you come from the streets, a lot of them, they fight it out. They make it to see another day. They come back. I see you again. And you two just continue on until it's over. Y'all continue to bump heads and get the understanding of what you need to do for it's like, hey, if this is what we got to do to get the understanding that I'm right and you wrong or vice versa, then this is what we'll do. It shouldn't have to come down to no gun action. When it comes to the gun action, man, you don't even get to see this person no more to be able to even fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? The whole point of that whole thing is about solutions. You know what I'm saying? If you can't fight them out like a real man, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's not the resort to no damn gun. There's still other things you can do. Real man to talk it out, because it's probably over spilt milk anyway. You're about to get somebody hurt or something, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all know each other to a certain point. But even if you don't know each other, and you ain't got to worry about your family going to have to see their family, because that's where it's going to be. Now, I know your mama and all this. And yeah, because that's how it be. If I whip your ass and your family know me, then why am I out there beating your ass and your mom and I, it shouldn't be that way. But that's how it's going to be for those who know each other. So it's to the point where now, sadly to say, an ass whipping is kind of far-fetched. But, you run up on the right person, they'll give you one regardless of what you may feeling like, that you can get to your gun faster than taking that ass whipping. But like I said, sometimes an ass whipping is just what you need. You know what I'm saying? You can't run away from it, you know what I'm saying, because it's going to catch up to you one day. And I would tell any person, I would prefer you to take that ass whipping than take a bullet. Because I'm pretty sure your family members will prefer the same thing because we love you and we want to see you come back. Now, going to these police, man, I'm pretty sure they're not thinking the same way we are. You know what I mean? They're definitely not taking a lot of things in consideration because um, actually, when we had the Zimmerman situation, we should have stopped and nipped that all in the bud then. We should have made him, definitely something we should have been looking after the fact that, when somebody kills somebody, this is the procedure we're going to take from here on out. I think Zimmerman got off really easy with a smack on the wrist, and we could have definitely used him for an example. But at that particular time, being an example, we just really wanted justice. From that point, even up to this point, everything that goes around, it's not a revenge thing. I don't see it being a revenge thing. I see it just being a justice thing. Because regardless if it becomes a revenge thing, it's going to backfire on us. It normally does. It always does. And I hope my people will always take that into consideration and knowing the big picture, knowing that they're not going to let a whole bunch of black people get out of hand before they have to go regardless. Even if they're not going to let that happen. So what we got to do, and what the Rum Show is here to do, is to definitely bring things like that aware to the people out there who's ignorant to certain things. And it's okay to be ignorant to certain things. A lot of us got different kind of experiences in our life. So those who are anointed to be the ones that should speak on it should be not holding back. You know what I'm saying? They should open willingly be able to talk about it because it's something that we're supposed to spread. I mean, when we have God-fearing men out here that got wisdom and things that need to be heard, it needs to be, we need to work on those things. We need to work more on talking to each other instead of, bashing and criticizing and judging. We definitely need to work more on to, helping each other more, and right now it's not even going to be a time for anybody to take callers. Today it's not going to be a caller day. We're just catching up on some of the stuff that, we should have been put out. This is directly to Instagram. This is our base point here at the Rum Show. We also are going to be doing some small skits on the book, which is Facebook. Also, Google Meeting is where we're doing a lot of our teachings, and also we're going to be going through a lot of stuff on here on the show at the Rum Show. Merchandise will be coming up soon, ladies and gentlemen. We got merchandise that's going to be coming in real soon. I'm hoping by episode 3, everything will be up, and I'll be able to not only be wearing some of that Grams wear, but I'll also be having some display for those who will be interested. You will be able to mark it and also purchase something on that particular time. I have a number as well as a website for anybody who's interested. My number with direct line to me will be able to get you whatever you want at a faster pace. Sometimes, you might not catch me on the live feed. So, if you want to hit me at the 910-676-0768, that's going to be the number you can call in as well, my people. Call in. Right now we're discussing, why the police killing our suspects. And that's still the topic. We're breaking down a lot of things that people don't know. This is the first episode. And the first episode, we just pretty much just tell everything that that we didn't tell you on the podcast. The beginning is the podcast. That's before this first episode. Normally my partner, which is over in Ghetto Suburbia World, which is called Jay Greens, he'll be tapping in sometimes here and there to give his views on different topics as well. We also have out in Raleigh, the Raleigh area, it's called Good Talk, G-U-D, Talk, the Good Talk Show, which will be ran by my homeboy B. He's in the Raleigh area. All these are under the umbrella of Stay Fold Stay strong, never fold. My bad. Stay strong, never fold. And it's just something that we're putting together. We got the Ghetto Suburbia World, I meant to mention, is out there in Florida. I'm here in North Carolina as well as Good Talk. We're just giving everybody out there a different perspective and a different view of different things that we're going to be talking about on each day. Like I was saying, now getting back to what's really going on with the Rum Show, I'm going to be giving you a lot of different aspects of different things. Right now, we're still on the topic of why the police are killing our suspects. But, we're running to the, right now, we're at 15. We're at 15, which is doing great time. Great time. But we're not going to be here for the full 30 minutes today. The only time that we will be going an hour is when we'll be joining. We'll be having join-ins and people be calling in. Today is not the day for that. Today is just to give you some little feedback on how we feel about why the police is killing all our suspects. And our suspects, it just happen to be our people, my black people. Now, right now, don't get me wrong, this is not a racist topic. I know it's a lot of other races is going through something similar, but right now, I haven't been tapping in on that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Only thing that I've been really paying attention to is what's been going on with my race right now, and my black people is really going through things not only on a killing note of our young men, but it's in so many different levels. We here on this platform to try to figure out how can we fix that, how can we better these situations. Now, what if anybody also need anything that they want to talk about or feel like it's something that's been missed, please feel free to call in. You have the number at 910-676-0768. I'm your host, Rum. For those who just turning in, hey, it's really no certain time you have to be here. This knowledge is going to be dropped out there regardless. It's to put in the world. We represent the Cowboys, as you people can see here. So we're followed by a nation. We also represent, a lot of people don't know, the 5, which you may see on my hand right here. It's really not a 5. It's a 4 and a 1. Okay? It's a 4 and a 1, which equals up to 5. You know what I'm saying? So if you understand a little bit of that, that's good. If not, that's good too. But what we're going to be continuing to talk about today is why my black people is getting killed. It's supposed to be suspects, and how can we prevent that? I gave you my views. We're not taking any calls today. Those who are out paying attention to this, it's really a big thing to us to really be able to talk to those and get the right message out, because it's been so many ways and so many different, it's easy to get the misunderstanding out there, Right now, I'm not in a position to answer any questions. So when I'm going off of what I'm telling you about how I feel, my opinion is about how the police is doing our black people out there normally in certain particular times as they suspects. How they handling these situations. Sadly to say, a lot of them are not making it out to tell their half of it. I'm gonna tell you, we got to come together on so many different levels that if it becomes too late, this world is going to overcome us with hate. Then everybody out there, you may not see this big picture, but this big picture that's painted real pretty. But you have to have the eyes to be able to see beyond what you see right now for its materialistic things. And those are so already into those things, it may be too far already over your head now. You know what I'm saying? You may have to have somebody to actually pull you back and actually discuss these things manually, because your mind can be programmed to seeing only what it's supposed to see. And my name, as in Rum, those who don't know, you can check back on my first of the podcast. It comes from Hayaram, Kayaram, okay? My friends pronounce it Hayaram. The correct way is Kayaram. and that way pronounces my real government name. Okay, I do have juniors. My juniors are pronounced Kayarumba. And it just goes to show it's a lot of things going on in this world where you have to find yourself. And that's where I find myself, and that's the religion I find myself. I'm pretty much, if you know a little bit about being a Hebrew, you know what I'm saying, we have Israelite brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? It's just small things. I'm just enlightening you a little small things about me just in case you miss some stuff on the first episode of Podcasters. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. You know, I like to keep it short and sweet, especially on the times that we're just having, we're just talking about certain topics. Today we won't be having, for those who just coming in late, we won't be having anybody to be, you know, commenting on anything. This won't be the time for that. I do want you to share. I do want you to like. You know, I do want you to hit your notification bell every time I put some videos out, because this is just a start. This is something I'm just doing just to get the ears open and the eyes open. You know, it's far beyond that. I'm just trying to gradually go amongst my guidelines. I got guidelines that I want to, but I don't want to hit them in a way that it be too much for everybody. I want to keep it spicy for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be giving you a little bit of different topics, and I'm just going to be hitting little different things every day, but you'll be able to still understand where I'm coming from, because you will be able to be up to speed with everything. If you're hitting that notification bell, if you're hitting your likes, you'll also be able to know when the fresh stuff come out, and to keep you up to par. Each thing that I'm gonna be telling you about is gonna be like a story. It's gonna be running into the next episode. I really do appreciate y'all turning in and just sitting home and enjoying yourself, regardless of what you're doing or how you're doing it. This is a rated R. It's gonna be cussing. You know what I'm saying? Not bad cussing, disrespectful cussing, but it's grown-up talk. Okay. We're looking to be pushing for a quick 200. A quick 200, which I mean by that is episodes. So, I mean, I want y'all to subscribe so y'all can hear more of your boy. I'm going to be definitely involved with putting a whole lot of content out there for y'all, okay? A whole lot of content. Right now, this is something small. This is what I want to start y'all off with, okay? This is first podcast. Today, what I'm going to do right now is give you just a little recap of what we talked about today. Okay, what we talked about today is why are the police killing all the suspects. And I told you what I feel about it. You know, I feel like it's in their training. This is something that's got to be fixed. It's got to go all the way back to their training. And if it doesn't happen, I think it's going to get worse before it get better. Okay? I can understand. I can pretty much see where a lot of people may probably have a lot to say about that. And you know what? I may open the lines up one day and pull this right back out the hat again, because I think this is a good topic to talk about. Because it hits on so many different levels. It's a lot of people we lost in 2020 and 2021 in so many different levels, but the police brutality played a big part to a lot of those. So y'all be out there, y'all stay wise, stay focused. You know now you have to stay dangerous. I don't mean stay dangerous, go out there and blow nothing up and do nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it takes you to be able to have to maneuver and move in a certain way to get out of certain situations. You know what I'm saying? You may have to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not telling you to go out there and do nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? That's not in my content either. That's not how I move. You know what I'm saying? What I do, you might hear about it, but it's not meant for you to know. You won't know about it. You dig? You know, it's just simple as that. I feel like if it's grown-up shit that you need to be putting out, that you need to be doing on your own, you need to be doing it on your own. This stuff that what I'm doing right here is for the nation. It's for the people to hear. We trying to do something good here. Okay, we trying to reach people to get, you know, eventually y'all going to be chiming in and giving good feedback. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, the Rum Show is what we have here, and we just trying to give y'all a lot of the stuff that, you know, topics and stuff that we need to be talking about on a daily basis, mainly trending topics. tomorrow or the next episode will be something different. It's gonna be different things, different topics on each time that you see this pretty face right here. We're gonna try to keep it within 30 minutes, people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be taking up too much time. And when we go to talking to my people out there, my subs and all the good people, when they start giving feedback, we'll be doing an hour. Okay, that'll be an hour time. So just stay up with me. You know what I'm saying? We got different things going on. For those who didn't know, you know what I'm saying? We here starting this branch over here at the Rum Show, and I have a branch over there in Raleigh. It's called Good Talk, and I have a branch in Florida also. It's called Ghetto Suburbia World, and I got people that's out there that's doing their thing in those specific areas, and they giving us feedback from their area. See, what you getting here, you getting actually the three-headed monster, but we ain't no monsters. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. We just three God-fearing men out here trying to use this platform for those who can use it and can better themselves, regardless if it being financially. Hey, it's all kind of ways to better yourself. Okay, so don't count yourself out on how good you can really be. This is just a start for me as well, and this is a journey that I'm going to take. I'm going to take with my compadres, but it's also going to be my journey. So we're going to help all those who out there who looking to find their journey, to want to get on their own stuff, because it's not easy. It's not easy, and I'd be lying to tell you it was. And that's what we're going to be looking for, that from the feedback. That realism, yo. We need that realism. We need people to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Can they keep it real? I'm talking about it's not just up to date, keep it real. I'm sorry. So, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Keeping it real is about keeping it real. Be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are today. You know, the same person the next day and the next day. I'm not here for you to put on the show for, like I said, we all grown-ups here. We all here for one particular reason, and that's to better ourselves, you know. And my outlook of it is to better myself for the Most High. God is working through me for me to use this platform so my people can stay knowledgeable of what's going on around them. So many different things going on in this world. You know what I'm saying? We do have men out here who's supposed to be leading, and I don't know if they fell between the cracks or they feel like, their work is done. But real God-fearing men, we teach all the time, and our work is never done. Our work is never done. Even when we sleep, even with our kids, even without our kids and other people's kids. You know what I'm saying? We always teaching. You know what I'm saying? And it's not for you to have to learn. It's just what we have to do. You can learn it or you don't. But we do our part by making sure it get out there. And that's what my whole point is of being who I am, which is Rum. And we're here on the Rum Show. And I want to make sure that everybody that comes here get an understanding of that. You know, it may start off kind of rocky or whatever. And that's a part of life. But we just got to stick with it and just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Life is going to get tough on so many different levels, you know, but we got to have each other's back. And I mean that not only just my black people, because we got some good white people out there too. So it's never, with me, it's never going to be about race. When I talk about one person, I talk about all. And a lot of people might not understand that, but I've been able to be blessed and be able to see things from a lot of different perspectives. And we all got the same meaning. We all got the same meaning, and we all want the same things. And for us to pull together on this and get this thing together, we have to do it the right way, okay? And it's only one way to do it. It's only one way to do it. And I think this way right here is the right way, okay? So those who still chiming in, I appreciate you coming around and checking in on me. Everything is going fine. The Rum Show is going fine. You're going to have some of my compadres on the show on a regular basis. Jay Green, like I mentioned, over in the Ghetto Suburbia World, and my partner over there in Good Talk, my man B in Raleigh, North Carolina. So we getting all this information out there fluid. Boom. Y'all gonna see us more on Instagram, which this is right here is the platform for us. You know what I'm saying? But Facebook, we're going to also drop some knowledge over there too. You know, it's not going to be as long as these 30-minute skits, but we're going to do something similar. I appreciate everybody tuning in. And also, you know what I'm saying, yo, we the Rum Show. We on YouTube. Hey, we love to have those subscribers come on in, punch in, check a brother out. You know what I mean? So you can see more of this good content. We're going to have a lot more stuff for y'all in the future. And I appreciate y'all again, and continue to watch us. I'm not going to put the specific date on it right now, because we're going to be getting content out to you on the regular. So it could be 3 episodes a day. It should be no more than 5. Okay? So whenever you get a chance to see this, you know what I'm saying, just keep in mind that we're getting things into play. All right? The episodes we done earlier are put in different networks. So these gonna be little skits. As you see right here, this gonna be one of the little skits that we be doing. This is kind of similar. I'm actually gonna probably upload this to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, so y'all can get an understanding of both on how we doing things with the taking calls and me just sitting in discussing different topics on a regular day basis. Okay? Yo, Rum got much love for y'all. I appreciate everything that y'all do for me, because I'm here to do for y'all. All right, let's do a team thing. That's what we're going to do. Y'all can see that's what we're building over here, okay? Stay strong, never fold. If you keep that my motto, knowledge is key. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with that. All right, y'all stay focused, and until then, all right, much love.